And again, just to recap, the other day, day one, we did MVP. Day two, we did Offensive Rookie of the Year. I dominated both drafts, so looking to dominate again. Hopefully, you guys step up your game, make this somewhat competitive, but I have my doubts.
We're just not responding to you.
I will go first, and I will go with Offensive Player of the Year. I will go McCaffrey at 16-1 just because of the usage. Shanahan, you got to worry about him staying hurt, but staying healthy. But I will go CMC 16-1 here.
You mean my NFL MVP pick at 200-1 in this draft?
I did. We don't drug test the GoldBoys, so that was a good pick for you.
Right on. Yeah, no, you guys didn't get drug tested?
No.
Anyway, no. So, man, this is so fun. Honestly, like, this is my favorite one because it's like the quarterbacks are like kind of right at the second tier and like everybody at the top is not.
It's like an actual fantasy draft.
But I don't, yeah, kind of. But I don't quite understand like why Pat Mahomes even won it as the last quarterback to do it. I don't know. There was even better quarterbacks that year. But
which year did he win it, just to be clear? Because
18, yep.
So the year he won MVP.
Yep, the year he won MVP.
We should clarify, this is a weird award. Sometimes it's just the best non-MVP. It's like, hey, best quarterback gets the MVP. The best like running back / receiver gets Offensive Player of the Year. And sometimes they just randomly give it to the quarterback. So this award is all over the place. I just thought we should point that out.
Well, and so that's why I'm like so interested in like when Pat Mahomes won it, because I'm like, I don't know, like his numbers were good. I mean, he had 5,200 yards passing and 41 touchdowns. That's very, very good. But like he had 50 the next year and didn't win it. And I'm just like, I don't know. It doesn't seem to make much sense. Maybe it's just like hype, but
they don't give out like Offensive Player of the Year like back to back a lot. Like
yeah,
right.
Yeah, for sure. So is that why we're all staying away from Justin Jefferson? Give me Jamar Chase, whatever. I'll take the 12-1.
Fuck yeah. I know.
I just want him to be healthy because when he's healthy, he's a yak monster. And I think Joe Burrow is going to be more upright this year, which is why I also have him in the MVP draft there at 7-1, 7 whatever. So, give me Jamar.
I'm going with Tyreek Hill 20-1. Tyreek Hill was at one point the favorite last year. Then Tua went down and kind of screwed his numbers. Year two of them two playing together. So yeah, give me Tyreek Hill 20-1.
I mean,
screwed his numbers, still was filthy.
I'll take the 14-1 for Jefferson. I feel like this is an award where, I mean, wide receivers won it 3 of the last 4 years. He's won it before, which is kind of like my only hesitation, but I'll take a guy like that. So I get back-to-back. Second pick. Oh, this is. I feel like I can get this in the wraparound, but I'm going to go Jalen Hurts. I want to do it only because you kind of talk about this award could be anything, and he is 25-1. And if there's a situation where he doesn't win MVP, but he is right there, second again, I like the idea that it might be one of those give it to the second best overall player or second best quarterback. Yeah. So that way I hedge my MVP and I have two options to win on that one.
Did you do back-to-back picks already?
Yeah.
I don't want to give mine away.
Jefferson and Hurts.
All right, cool.
Brad's I'm excited about it. Usually it's Brian the one not paying attention. Today it's Brad.
I'm paying attention. I normally have notes. Like I'm looking at the odds board a lot, you know. Normally I just have this list of people who I want. And
10-minute quarters.
I'm gonna go with Garrett Wilson.
Nice.
Garrett Wilson, Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. He can do what Justin Jefferson did, went from Rookie of the Year to Player of the Year. So
good pick, I think.
Yes, let me get Nick Chubb. So glad nobody took him 20-1. Like
the family show. What did you just say? What?
I said I have a Nick Chubb right now for Chubb.
I'm just waiting for you to get canceled eventually. I really am.
Cancel the man.
Yeah. We can bring Nick Larson.
What if they're like? What if this is the best offense that he's ever played in? Like, don't short Chubb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a short Chubb.
Fair.
Anyway, next pick.
Let the joke
I am gonna
land.
go. I got two kind of weird ones I like. I am gonna go Jerry Jeudy 55-1. I just think in that Sean Payton offense, he is going to be in that role, that Michael Thomas role, where he is just going to be a catch machine. Got a chance to lead the league in catches in that offense. Again, got to stay healthy with all these guys, and that's always a concern. But I like that offense for him. I like Payton. I think Jeudy has all the talent, so I will take Jeudy at 55-1.
Did you watch that video of him running the routes?
No.
He looked freaking amazing.
He looks good.
He looks in really good shape.
Was that on anyone's radar or no?
I had another player that I was probably 2 players I was gonna go before him. So
Who was it?
I
I
like
won't
it
take
though.
him.
No, because you go before me.
Yeah.
I will go with the same category, same sort of thinking. I'll go AJ Brown 55 to 1, and what could be the best team, a good offense. He's got a lot of talent around him. I'll just grab AJ Brown at 55 to 1.
Ooh. I could probably get this guy 2 on the way back, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more picks. I'm just gonna take him 2 as my homer pick for Saquon at 40 to 1.
That's the stupidest fucking pick I've ever heard. Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
terrible.
say it out loud.
Terrible.
Tell me why that was bad.
Let me know when it's my turn, and then I'll tell you why.
No, it's your turn.
Really?
I
For
hope
real?
he doesn't win now because now you guys. Well, it'd actually be funny if he won and you could clip
That'd
me
be
out
hilarious
laughing.
if he
Saying
won.
it's
I mean,
stupid.
there's reason to take him anyway. I'm down to hear why that's stupid because
He's always hurt.
The only thing
Yeah,
that's stupid was I could have
he's
got him on the way
always hurt.
back.
He's always hurt.
No, but the year that he wasn't.
Well, listen. Why take Saquon when you could take Tony Pollard 45 to 1?
Because I'm a Giants fan.
Because he's sober.
I don't
right
want
now,
to
I
risk
think.
Tony
There's more upside with Tony Pollard, better price. What do you mean sober?
Josh, Brad, that's your pick, right? Right, Pollard.
Yep.
I mean, right, Brad. Okay, Brian, you got 2.
All right, give me 40 to 1. Brees Hall, taking the guy that we Brad mentioned, the offense. If things open up, we talk about narrative. People love Brees Hall, and if he can stay healthy, I think it's 40 to 1 is a decent shot. And then I
love taking running backs come off torn ACLs. You don't need your ACLs.
Yeah, well, I'm taking the 40 to 1. Okay, well, let's get into this. I'm taking the narrative guy. I think people just love that dude. And then I'll take Jonathan Taylor. I'll take 2 running backs because I have some other options. I wanted to take Cup, but I already have a guy in Justin Jefferson that I think has better odds and has already won the award. And I don't want to stack up on players that have won it so recently where you don't want to have the voter fatigue in there. But I feel like if you win the award, I'm always a little bit more hesitant to back you if you won it recently.
Yeah, I mean it's a bad pick, but it's not as bad as Barkley. All right, let's see, Brad, you're up
What's
again.
your list look like?
I didn't want to do this, but I'm just going to go with Cooper Kupp. I mean, he's still sitting there. He's literally the only wide receiver on that team. He's going to get 15 targets a game.
No, I like
Who's their
Kupp.
backup quarterback? Let me ask you that. I'm not asking rhetorical. Who is their backup quarterback?
Oh my God. They got rid of what's his name? Dude, I don't know. Wow.
Google's invented, right? We could probably just Google it.
It's Brett Ripien.
Is it really?
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, let's go. That's good. We're good.
Yep.
No, that can't be true. That's their backup quarterback?
You calling ESPN.com a liar?
Or Stetson
They got
Bennett.
Stetson Bennett. Yeah, I guess. Jeez.
Okay, yes. I'm in on Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to be great to throw him the ball. You can run literally every single route.
Literally, it's Vince Skoranek.
It will be Stetson
Yeah,
Bennett or
Jefferson.
Brett Rippon throwing him the ball at some point.
It will, but listen,
John Melendez says, "What about Burrow?" Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Didn't Rippon throw for like 360 like in the last couple of years?
Yeah.
Combined, maybe.
No, he had a 360-yard game. I think it was for
Yeah.
the Niners. It was random as hell.
He played for the Broncos for a little bit. I don't remember where else. I remember he started a Thursday night game once against the Jets.
Yeah.
That COVID year. Who is up? It is Josh, right? Or did you go? Did you go, Brad?
I went.
Oh, you took up, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's back around already? Oh, wow. Was not ready for that.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
Really wasn't.
Josh loses his turn. I'll go twice.
No, he doesn't. I protest. Man, no one taking him too.
Not gonna lie, I already
Right.
regret my pick because I don't think the guy I want is gonna be on the back end.
Give me
I
Lamar.
sometimes forget how
took
long
Lamar,
these-
right?
No,
Give me Lamar.
yeah, sometimes
you
you
take?
forget
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson. He's
Lamar
quarterback
Jackson.
for the Baltimore Ravens.
for now.
22-1.
we
I don't
think.
hate it, actually.
Yeah. Sometimes you forget how long these wraparounds are because when I took these two, I was like, oh, I'll go 2 shorter shots because this longer shot guy I really want, but he'll be
Yeah.
around. And then you look at the board and you're like, oh, wow, 8 picks is a lot. Like, you don't realize.
There's a lot on here, man. There's like this is
Yeah.
a wide open.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think we can go pretty deep on this and still.
Yes, that's what she said.
We-
Yes.
we-
Yeah, for MVP, it was like not one of these guys I would bet. For offensive player of the year, there's like 10 of these guys. Like, oh, he could win it. He could win it. There's
I
like actually
know.
decent odds for some of these guys, which means they're all probably.
Yeah, you
lose,
guys
but
have the
they're
audacity to
close.
call my pick stupid. Wait, who's that? Is it Will twice?
Yeah, me twice.
You've been just stalling this whole time. That's what's happening right
Yeah.
now.
It is. Whew. He's
Man,
always
He's
freaking hurt.
filibuster over here.
He's always hurt, but It's just a talent play. It's a good offense. It's a good
John
team.
Melendo wants to know if anybody took Joe Burrow yet.
I read that. I said we'll get there. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's took him yet. Nobody's taken him yet.
Okay.
And nobody's taking him now. Debo Samuel 40-1.
Nice.
I like
Catching, receiving, good offense.
Yeah.
He'll probably be hurt. He probably won't win, but at 40-1, I'll take a swing. And I'll take a swing at another guy.
Man, the back-to-back picks is nice.
Yeah,
I love it,
yeah.
dude. That's how I dominated.
You wait a while though. You wait.
Yeah. As I'm learning, as I'm each
fine. You just gotta be patient. Because
I'm just saying,
you have 2 picks is you're gonna take somebody that somebody thought about taking. You have 2 in a row.
Yeah,
you're for sure gonna grab someone that someone's gonna be like, God damn it! Like,
I'll just take Patrick Mahomes at 25-1. Nobody's taking him, right?
No.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, again, we don't know what this award is. If he's that great, he's going to win the MVP and not the offensive player, even maybe. But at 25-1, I'm taking him.
He came in second last year in the voting.
I might actually bet that too.
He was MVP and he came in second last year.
I know it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
We just like to give out awards. Like now we're just handing out NBA in-season tournaments. Is it back to me?
Yeah, it's back to you.
Yes.
NBA Cup.
You have 5 seconds to pick.
Oh man, let me filibuster and talk about some random bullshit like you just did, so I could get to more time.
Brad, you're up. Josh loses.
Stephon Diggs.
I like that pick.
Comes back angrier than ever. It helps him be a better wide receiver. It just sucks because I already bet under on Josh Allen's yards, but that was for more than the $50 I might win here. So I'll just take Stephon Diggs.
Should we mention too? I think we should mention once we make our picks. Is this something you'd actually bet too?
Yeah, we should do that.
Man, I mean, I'm not tying up money and things like this other than like
team
unders in the NFL. Yeah. I'm so crusty about, I mean, we all are, right? With over-unders and things like that. But Brad, you're up.
I am going to go with Bijan Robinson, 45-1.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
45-1, yeah.
The challenge there.
I bet this. I bet this too. So.
Oh, nice.
So Brian twice.
I got back to back. Give me Travis Kelce at 50-1.
Motherfucker! I didn't think you would take that. God damn it!
I was thinking you were honestly. I was thinking you were gonna take it.
I was gonna take. I was really about to take it. I said nobody's gonna take it. I'll take Mahomes.
He was the guy that I wanted to wait on, and I was like watching all these things. I thought you were gonna take him. I mean, give me the talent play. People love him. They love his podcast. Everyone loves Travis Kelce. He has the option to go off.
I'm a Jason guy personally, but yeah.
I mean, I love Jason Kelce too, but to be honest, they're awesome. So back to back.
They both kind of annoy the shit out of me. I don't really like Kelce. I don't really like Travis Kelce, but he's he's just an unbelievable player, and they don't have any proven things at wide receiver. I think that's a great number for him.
Yeah,
I just think it's hilarious that I think this is the third straight draft that Justin Fields has been like top 10 in odds, and no one's even like he's gonna win offensive. He's gonna win the Player of the Year and MVP.
Yeah, it's still better here to bet this one for him than
Give me I'm gonna go 35-1. I'll take the Joe Burrow. I'll take the other quarterback to hedge if they give it to a quarterback for once again.
One's really good for him.
That's great.
I'm
going CeeDee Lamb. Okay. I'm just going to take both bases with CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard. So CeeDee Lamb 35-1.
Would you draft both of them in fantasy and have them on your team and not be worried about them eating up each other's stuff?
I don't know. Maybe
I don't mind betting on an offense like when I remember like back in the Peyton Manning Broncos, like just hey, give me all the Broncos. Yeah. I'm just betting on that offense.
Yeah.
Give me their third wide receiver.
Yeah. So
that has to be like an elite offense. Otherwise, you're right. You're eating into it. But
my first year in my big money fantasy league, I only knew like 3 of the 12 people in there, and my team name was the Cincinnati Bengals, and it was the year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, and I had Joe Burrow, like Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, and like T Higgins or something like that, and like. It was the worst idea ever, and I didn't have Chase. I had those 3 and like the defense, really whatever. And I had like this crazy stack where I made it to the finals only because T Higgins had like that 48-point performance or whatever. So sometimes if you believe in an offense, I like to kind of stack up on an offense.
What have we picked? We've picked 5 each or so.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are that the guy who wins it is already on a team, but we can keep picking other.
Not yet, because Amon-Ra St. Brown just got picked.
It's a good one. I love St. Brown.
I love that pick. I thought about it, and I was just like, God, I wish he just played for any other team than the Lions.
Why? Why are you so anti-Detroit?
Because if you have a wide receiver playing from the Lions, and they're going to compare him to Megatron every single time. like they're like, oh well, Megatron did this, and it's just like voter bias. It's like sucks for him, you know.
You think that hurts him really? That he's
Yeah.
not going. That's crazy. Yeah.
I love this category and I hate it. There's so many guys that could realistically win. Like that's not impossible that he wins.
It says the guy that just drafted CD Lamb that has to live up to Miles Austin's shoes. So let's be real there.
I think we're officially done with NFL talk. Thanks for shutting it down, Brian.
Okay, who's up? It's me, right? Me twice.
No, I just took him on Ross St. Brown.
Yeah, so it's me.
No, you're good.
So I'm going twice. Nobody's taking Herbert, right?
Yeah,
so get him next.
Just a realistic guy that can win, and there's not that many of those left. I'll take him at 35-1. Again, if he's that great, maybe he wins MVP and doesn't win this, but we have no idea really what this award is sometimes. So 35-1, I'll just put it in my pocket and cover my bases with a guy I know is going to have really good stats. I get another pick.
I'm assuming you wouldn't bet that, Will.
Nah, no. There's so many of these, like, I wouldn't mind betting it, but there's so many of these I actually kind of like. Like, I don't know.
The juice is going to be worth it to make like 5 bets, honestly.
Right, right. I totally agree. Yeah. I don't know. What's everyone's favorite bet so far? Just like on the board, forget pick. Like, what if you had to bet on this? What would you pick? Because I'm looking for my
left or just in general.
I didn't hear anybody. What was it?
Mine's my actual pick, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say I try not to be biased, but I do like AJ Brown 55-1. If you're going for those longer shot receivers that have the potential just to blow up, so that's actually your pick, Will. But
yes,
in a shocking turn of events,
Brian, I think that was super biased. I don't think AJ Brown's a pick on this board.
What'd you say, Josh?
At 55-1, I there's a difference if you factor in the odds. I think 55-1 is he's like the 4th or 5th wide receiver in terms of who could win it.
I just think he eats up so much. Smith's going to eat up so much from there.
You could say he eats up the coverage too, and that gives him more opportunities. You can't double either one. I don't know. You can play it both ways. I'd say probably Mahomes is my favorite of the ones I've taken so far.
I don't think what's crazy is I don't think I've ever bet a quarterback as offensive player of the year, like, which is
weird. It's a weird category. I had Jefferson last year. I bet Jefferson. I gave out Jefferson last year at 25-1, 21. It made no sense that number.
Do you guys think,
Jefferson and Tyreek Hill?
And do you guys think that like MVP is an award that's given out? Obviously, it's more of a quarterback award, but it's also like, is that quarterback's team winning, right? And then like for the offensive player of the year, like doesn't really have to be on like a winning team. How do you base that criteria? Is like for offensive player of the year, do you need to be on a decent team at least, like around 500, or could you be on like?
I think if you're going off, I think it's less about winning.
Yeah, like, every voter is different too. Some people might look at it that way. Some people might say that doesn't factor in.
Arbitrary. That's why I'm just
I also feel like
just the final point there was like I'd rather bet on MVP for that reason. I've never bet on offensive player of the year because I would just rather know that like this team has to be good and there's some criteria I can follow there, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the other thing, at least the way I look at it too, it's MVP is supposed to be most valuable for your team. Offensive player of the year, it doesn't really matter. Again, I feel like it kind of takes away that narrative of, you know, being valuable to help your team winning. It just being.
I hear you, but like if you look at the players who have won this award, I don't think any of these teams have been bad between Vikings, Rams, Titans, Saints, Chiefs, Rams, Falcons, Panthers. Like they're all making the playoffs or the Super Bowl.
Yeah. If you were on a 4-win team, it'd be very hard to win this on like a 4 or 6-win team.
It's also like if you're
you're not gonna
be a very good team if you don't have the players that can put up these numbers too.
You could as a receiver just get garbage yards or something. And you could. Calvin Johnson all those years didn't play on good teams. I mean, I don't know if he ever won anything like that. I don't know.
That was
should we keep drafting?
Yeah. He never won offensive player of the year.
I'll change my pick to my favorite pick on the board as I'll go unbiased. I'm going to change it to Kelsey 50-1. I do like that one at 50-1.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Right. They just don't give tight ends these awards, which is
I agree. I know.
Yeah, no, they don't. But if there ever was a tight end, it would be him.
Or
all right, should we wrap up here? How many more picks each? I have.
I feel good about it, but.
I'll go one. Does everyone have one more pick in them? I have one more. I'll take.
Yeah.
I'll go Waddle at 80-1. Again, just a talent play. He's got Hill to eat up the coverage. He's kind of an underrated player. That's going to be a passing offense. Do I think he's going to win? No, but at 80-1, again, I don't want to bet everyone, but if he said, hey, you have to put $50 on him at 80-1, I wouldn't feel bad about that bet at all. So Waddle 80-1.
Can I ask a quick question? Is there a world where the Saints are kind of good on offense this year?
Sure.
All right, Chris Olave plus 5,000, 50-1 there.
I thought about it.
I did too, and I just Is it on
Just
me?
sort of like, why would I?
I'm going. Man, this is wild. I'm going Trevor Lawrence 40-1. Just want to have a quarterback.
Okay.
I feel like this is the chance to everyone to take long shots, but I want to go against the grain. I don't even like this pick at all. It's my
Devontae?
least favorite pick. I know. Yeah, I'll take
Devontae.
Devontae Adams. That's what I was gonna say. Is like I feel like it's the time to take long shots, but if we think the Raiders offense can be anything special, I mean,
I don't.
I'm overexposed on Raiders win total under. So
Yeah, I don't.
I agree, but he's just one of those guys. I mean,
You want to wrap there, or do you want to go back around once?
That means Will just saw about somebody he wants.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay to stop. I'm curious. I'm just seeing what you guys think.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good either way.
What are the odds that the offensive player of the year has not been picked? What would you need to bet that? Like nobody has him on our team right now.
I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. It's gonna be Justin Fields, and we're all gonna look like an idiot. Like this whole thing is gonna be ruined by Justin Fields winning MVP.
No one's gonna look like an idiot for not taking.
Yeah,
Justin Fields,
it's not
no matter
just
what happens.
Justin Fields is not winning. Like it's.
Can you look back? Can you look back at this like after the end of the season? Fields is MVP, offensive rookie of the year, and it's like, how'd your draft go, guys? Not great.
Right?
Not great.
All right, if we're done, just guys that are reasonable that are out there still. Eckler, Tua,
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, which I wouldn't touch him at that age.
Did anybody like Josh Allen?
Calvin Ridley.
No one took Josh Allen.
I don't think anyone took Josh Allen. Should we keep picking? Let's go one more round. No? I don't care. If you guys want to shut it down, we can shut it down.
There's a lot of good players out there.
There really are. It makes this market fun.
It's also, I'm not gonna lie, it's also kind of funny if no one picks someone that wins. Like that'd be kind of like, like that'd be like a funny.
Trying to avoid, yeah.
I'm like okay with that. That'd be like hilarious.
It doesn't make sense that no one would take Josh Allen at this point. To be honest, like we're just like throwing the darts at all the QBs around him and not hitting him for some reason.
Honestly, that was an oversight by me.
Me too. I just think I just looked past his name.
Is it Brian? It's Brian's pick back around, right?
No, we can't name the team, the players that are available to just keep picking.
Yeah, true. No, it's fine. Yeah, leave him hanging.
All right. Well, I have 3 quarterbacks. I went I feel like I went quarterbacks in this. I don't know why. I just feel like it's been what 4 years. Maybe we got a quarterback this year.
Somebody in the draft said 3 drafts dominated by Will. What else is new? And then he deleted.
No one's saying you have to have proof, man. You can't just.
He just said it. It was right there in the chat. He deleted it quickly, but I don't know how he deleted it.
Also, when Will doesn't win a single award, I want to get a little cut of every time he said draft dominant.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
I'm just saying what the people. I don't agree with these people. I'm just saying what the people are saying.
I mean, yeah, and that's the thing is like, aren't like the people mostly stupid? So like, who is your sources here?
I'm just saying what the people are saying.
I'm looking at these board too. I'll say this: 4th pick, Justin Jefferson. Man, winning back to back, like realistically, what do you have to do if you're Justin Jefferson to win Offensive Player of the Year back to back without doing like an MVP type of season? You know what I mean? I know wide receivers don't win it, but like to win it back to back, that's gotta be.
You have to have like insane numbers. Like
yeah,
you have to do better than the year before. Like you can't
break
do
the receiving record. He didn't break the receiving record last year, did he?
No.
He could do it.
If someone breaks the receiving record, they're gonna vault to be the favorite to do it. When you have the extra game and you can do it. Well, Cup did it in 17, I think.
Touchdowns too, man. Touchdowns.
Yeah, any sort of record though. Like if you like the receiving yards record is, I think, attainable. But I think both guys were on pace to get. Like nobody's ever gotten 2,000 yards before. Am I making that up?
Oh, Cooper did, right? Isn't that the record now?
Like 2070. I remember Hill was on pace to break it, and then he got hurt or Tua got hurt. I forget.
Did Hill not get 2,000 last year?
Tua got hurt, and then it turned into such shit. I was on both. I had both guys, so like I was okay, but I had a lot more on Tyreek.
Yeah. I bet Jefferson before the year, so I think middle of the year I was like Tyreek Hill can win it if he doesn't. Jefferson's in good shape, so I jumped in. That's what happens with these awards too, where you just put a good number in your pocket.
I was the opposite way.
Bet somebody else.
Yeah,
right.
I just went the route that it's like really rare that 3 positions when it's 3 straight years. So I just went a lot running back, quarterback, tight end randomly.
Yeah.
Not that that matters. That doesn't matter. In my head, it made sense.
Cup was short 60 yards of 2,000.
Okay, yeah, so nobody's ever done 2,000.
You get
somebody will too, because these guys are all sniffing around it. There's the extra game.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get 2,000 yards, which
and I think I think if you're a wide receiver, you get like 17 touchdowns, honestly, and you have like 1,500 yards plus. I think that can also do it.
Right. But I think the round number of 2,000 just gets
Sexy.
people's attention, and it's a record breaking thing. And the fact that people, like, we have the extra game now,
Yeah.
that's something to think about.